Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading for September 12th to the 18th. This is for Cancer, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also throw in astrology on my guides to help bring a lot more clarity and to give you a little bit more specific details about what's happening for you this week. And the only reason I do that is because for Cancers, for everyone, I want this to feel like a personal reading, as if we're here one-on-one, rather than a general spread. Now, Cancer, this week there's a lot happening, okay? You know that I leave the key dates in my description astrologically. There are, I'm not going to lie, some oppositions, but there are also really good days, okay? And so for you specifically, I'm just going to say real quickly, wow, some of y'all went on a trip or traveled, okay, getting travel energy, and or are planning a big trip. If you're not, you're definitely going to be working with some people overseas, or just people not within your vicinity. That's really cool. I love that. I love that, Cancer. All right, listen, that we did Mercury did go into retrograde over the weekend, so I want you to know. Try to avoid signing contracts right now this week, okay? Try to delay it if you can. It's fine if you have to. If you absolutely have to, just know that things may change with the terms of agreement, or it just might not hold, which isn't a bad thing. Like, I can tell you right now, the jobs where I've signed during a Mercury retrograde, yeah, I left. It's kind of like one of those things. And it was just out of sheer coincidence, but then I look back, I'm like, oh, that's a Mercury retrograde thing. But there are benefits to, that was so funny that your the chariot card flipped over. That's your card while I was shuffling this. But I was going to say there are benefits to Mercury retrograde, and if it comes up in your reading, we'll talk about that, all right, Cancer? So let's go ahead and get started with your reading for September 12th to the 18th. All right, now, like I said earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It's what my clients prefer. Now, if you want to book a private reading with me, you know where to find me. Secondly, Cancer, I love you so much, all right? You know I love you. I love you, love you, love you. If you're here with me, if you're a subscriber, thank you for being here with me every week. You really do make my day. And I know there was a lot of sunlight here. I couldn't figure out. I know, it's one of those days where it's so hot in Brooklyn and it's so sunny, but whenever it gets this sunny, even though if I pull the window shades down, it doesn't really do anything. And so I just take it as a sign, all right? It's the sun. Very beautiful, very optimistic. I'm going to pull the cards to the screen one by one, but it's almost a little bit more exciting because you don't know what's going to come up. You can't see the spread, all right? Well, you do see the Two of Wands, but listen, things are good for you this week. Things are good, okay? That's the good news. That's the good news. Wow. This is great. Okay, let's get started. Cancer, you got the Five of Swords, but you got the Five of Swords in your past area, okay? Battle's done, okay? I want you to know that if you've been in a situation that's been challenging, Five is a conflict card, all right? Especially with other people, all right? If you've been in a situation that's been challenging, maybe a little bit stressful, maybe you weren't seeing eye to eye with other people, listen, at the end of the day, you have to choose your battles wisely, all right? And it looks like you did. It looks like you did choose your battles wisely, all right? Because this came up in your past area, all right? And this was very emotional to you. I'm not going to lie. Could have happened over the weekend. There was a lot happening over the weekend, okay? Especially internally for you. There was a lot of activity in your ninth house with that full moon in Pisces, all right? Higher mind, expansion, even spirituality. But listen, it could have been some internal conflicts in terms of where am I at now in my life? Where do I want to go? I call it just a pause, right? That's what I call it. Just having that pause. Now listen, this coming up in your past area just shows that you came out the victor. This is all about self-dignity, all right, self-respect, and it came in your past, but some of y'all could still be dealing with some sort of repercussions, emotional repercussions from it. I don't see anything in your spread that says that. There is something that I do see that we're going to talk about, but it brings us here to the Knight of Cups, which you pulled in the heart of your spread, okay? Love it, all right? Cancer, listen, we all love the Knight of Cups, okay? You can see him galloping forward in this slow and steady and very just like romantic way. He is the Prince Charming, right? The knight in shining armor, right? So this is all about love. There could be someone coming into your life. Someone could have come into your life recently as well, romantically, all right? If it hasn't happened yet, listen. Hello. It came up in the heart of your spread, which means this is something that is the theme of the week. It's like the headline news of the week. If you're not here for love, okay? This is also career. It's also passions, okay? Cups is just emotions, fulfilling those emotions. But look at him carrying the cup. That's a really big cup, okay? Now listen, he's so pursuant, all right, out of the Knights, so pursuant of those things that he's passionate about. So when I say this is not, if you're not here for love, this is also career, okay? This is also work. This is your passions, all right? And so I really love that for you. You can see the wings of imagination on his helmet and also his shoes. A lot of creative energy around this as well. So this week you may find yourself being a little bit more creative in your approach. And maybe if you are single, maybe you start, going on dating apps or start going to different bars or just doing something creative to like woo, suitors. And even with work, maybe if you're looking for work a different way, thinking of different creative ways to send out your resume, maybe you do maybe like a video, something that really shows your skills. Whatever it is, listen, it's a great week pursuing, okay, passions. Now here's the thing, you did get the 9 of Cups in your challenge area though, all right? So I want you to do something for me, okay? Sometimes when the 9 of Cups shows up in the challenge area, it means that we're not really grateful for the things that come through. And the 9 of Cups, look, this is the get a wish card, okay? Getting a wish, getting his wish granted, all right? It is a temporary wish, but nonetheless, it's a wish, okay? You see him sitting on a wooden stool. The seats in tarot, they all mean different things, okay? Wooden stool is just temporary, all right? But nonetheless, it's still a wish. Because it came up in your challenge card, I think that 2 messages are coming through. One, some of y'all don't really know what y'all want, okay? Even though you're pursuing in a general area, whether it's love, whether it's career, whether it's home, whether it's family, you really need to fine tune it now, okay? You really need to figure out what it is that you want that's going to fulfill you. Now, the other thing, like I said earlier, is that gratitude, okay? Being grateful for the things that happen in our life, and just really showing the universe that you're on that level, you understand the laws of attraction, you're really open to it. And when I say open to it, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, all of that. Now, one thing I want you to do, Cancer, listen, this will really help. Again, everything else in your spread is great, so just because that came up in your challenge area, I want you to do one thing. After this reading, okay? After this reading, and I may have said this in your last reading, but it really works. After this, you watch this reading, the first thing I want you to do, I want you to compliment someone, okay? I want you to text your parents, your siblings, your friends, your teachers, whoever it is. I want you to email them. If you're watching this video at Whole Foods or at, the Nike store, wherever you are, compliment the clerk, compliment another customer. Hey, I really love your hair. Hey, I really love your shoes. Listen, not only do you feel good, they feel good. They feel good for the rest of the day. It's contagious. They go off. They're really good. They have that good energy. They spread it to another people. It's like a chain reaction, a domino effect, bringing that energy levels up, but also feeling grateful. All right? That's what I want you to do, and you will love it. Trust me, you'll love it. I actually, in my phone, you know how all our phones have, you can do those reminders? A couple years ago, I did it. I set it for every day. Compliment someone, give a compliment, And so now I just do it every day, all right? Because I don't have to see the reminder anymore. But it's why I just always try to keep my energy levels up. Not just me, but the people around me, all right? Listen, you also got the 2 of Wands, all right, Cancer? So it looks like you're planning something, huh? What are you doing? What are you planning? All right. So I love the fact that you got the 2 of Wands in your crown. You got the Death card in the heart of your, in your root. Hello. Looks like You are looking for a major change. All right. It looks like you're looking for a major change, but I'm getting the message that some cancers have already gone through it. All right. If you have not, this major change in your life, death, it's a transformation, right? It doesn't mean literal death. It means you're looking for one chapter to close, entering the new chapter. It's a great card. You can even see the sun breaking out on the horizon. All right, you can see the king, the dead king, the common people, all of them. That is just indicating it doesn't matter who you are. Okay, doesn't matter who you are. The death moment happens to everybody. All right, you can be a farmer or a king. Death comes for everyone, and it's a good thing, and it's good change. Okay, it's good change now because you got that in the root of your spread, and you also got the card of planning. All right, you have the world in your hands, right? You have the world in your hands, and then you're at the high top of the castle. Really good view, really good vision. This came in your crown. You're planning something, and you're planning something big. I love that, all right? It's definitely relating to the Knight of Cups. You're definitely going to pursue this thing. And guess what? Cancer, you got the Six of Wands in your future. Whatever you're planning, do not stop, all right? It's going to be golden. This is the card of victory. This is the card of success. 6 is the heart of the tree of life. 6 is harmony. This is public recognition. This is achievement. This is honestly just victory and success. All right, came in your future area. You should be so proud of yourself, and don't give up. Okay, don't give up. You're on a really good path now. Cancer, let's get to your stuff. If you like this reading, great. It would be so great if you like and subscribe. And again, Cancers, I love you. I love you so much. I love you so much. I love you so much. Once again, you cannot see the cards. I love that. It's almost like a game show, right? You don't know what's to come. Well, I can tell you that it is really good. You got the Four of Wands. All right? You got the Four of Wands. So, listen, this is, again, another victory card. But this is also like milestone energy, all right? And when I talk about milestone, think about key big moments in your life, all right? Getting a new job, getting a promotion, getting engaged, getting married, buying a new home, having a child. Listen, all of that, all right? Big achievements, all right? I love it. Keep your eyes on the prize, please. Keep your this is milestone. Remember, keep your eyes on the prize. You have the victory card in the future. Don't get derailed at this point. You are on a roll. All right, Cancer? You are on a roll. Secretly, it's not even secret. Like, we know you want this, all right? You did get the Two of Swords, okay? In your external factors area, you may have to make a decision. There could be something this week that you have to decide between. And I'm getting the energy that actually, Cancers, you know this. So it's not even, we don't have to discuss this. One thing I do want to say, take off the blindfold. Make that decision to move forward. All right. I know it's going to be very emotional for you because some Cancers in this place right now, some of y'all may be considering something that y'all have been doing for a long time that you're considering leaving. Okay. It could be a job. It could be a relationship. It could be a home. It could be a lot of things relating to your life. And that's why it makes it so emotional. Okay. It's that attachment that you have, but trust your instincts at this point. That's why the moon's there. All right. All you got to do is take off that blindfold and you're golden. Now, look, it looks like a lot of this has to do with money, all right? It's not even money because, listen, sure, Pentacles represent money, okay, and wealth, but let's think about wealth, all right? Because the Pentacles are earthbound, right? They're tangible realities. So when I talk about wealth, I'm talking about wealth in all aspects of your life, all right? Planting the seeds, right? And this Knight, you can see his horse is actually not going anywhere. Why is that? It's because he's patient, all right? He's patient. This is all about long-term commitments. This is about planting that seed, watching it grow. All right? So that's something you want right now. All right? You are at this new juncture or planning for it or wanting this to happen. You have victory, success. You have the milestone card. And now the Knight of Pentacles. as the biggest hope that you want is you want this thing to flourish, all right? So remember what I said. Keep your eyes on the prize. Do not be distracted. Keep your energy levels up. That high frequency is going to help final outcome. You did get the 5 of Pentacles. Now, usually, normally, I do say that, and it really depends on where it is in your spread, and my body picks up on the cards and their placements. Normally, I would say, this is a dark and cold card. However, this one's different for you, Cancer, and your final outcome, listen, this card, you can see these people are so focused on their plight, they don't see that they're literally outside of church, right? It's also, when I say it's a cold card, it's snowing, okay? What makes it colder is that they're not wearing shoes. Makes that a little bit colder, all right? And it is a dark card. The only reason it doesn't look dark visually is because of all that snowfall. But here's the thing. This came in your final outcome, all right? So it's saying that there may be a moment where you do go through some sort of loss, but that loss is the thing that you surrender to make this everything that you want to come true. It's this new life path that you want. You're very pursuant of it. It's that decision you have to make, okay? And so I do not want you to worry at all. Yeah, see? You got the 2 of Pentacles. It's your hesitation, all right? It's your hesitation about moving forward if you want to with this thing. What, like I said, whether it is job, whether it is asking for promotion, whether it's dating different people, whether it's, taking your relationship to the next level with an engagement, whether it's buying a house, whether it's moving into a new place, moving to a new city. It's a big decision, but it's something that you've actually want. And listen, this week it is going to come up for sure, all right? But remember, future, this is what matters. Victory and success, okay? And you also got the you got the 4 of Wands is all about victory and success and a major milestone moment. But you're getting the cards where it's like, you have to make the decision. You have to make the decision, all right? This is a lot of imbalance, too. And so there could be, you may have to make a little bit of sacrifice in order to move forward, is all this is saying. That's going to bring the balance, but you're going to have to drop one of these pentacles to move forward. Now, lastly, clarified, Queen of Cups, okay? I mean, what can I say? What can I say? She is someone who leads with her heart, not her head, okay? And this is great. This is the final outcome, like clarifying everything that comes up, taken care of, okay? She's very nurturing. I call her the Princess Diana, right? The Mother Teresa of Tarot, all right? This is someone who cares about everyone in her kingdom, so much that she actually knows the names of everybody in her empire, whether they are, in the royal court or they're like farmers. She knows their name. So much love. So much love. And finally, yeah. Oh my goodness. You're at a crossroads. Look, you've worked really hard. This is also coming up in your final outcome. You've worked really hard. Don't take any of that for granted, okay? You've earned everything you've worked for now. Remember what I said from the very beginning, that pause, okay? We're ending it with a pause. Do you want to move forward with what you've been working on for the past 3, 5, 10 years? Do you want to do something different, okay? Not telling you to quit your job and whatever. Chase your dreams if that's what you want to do, if that's what you feel in your gut, if you feel that in your heart and your passion and you're ready for it, then do it. This is also saying maybe it's time to ask for that promotion. Maybe it's time to ask to be in a new role. Maybe it's time to launch your own business, your own side hustle. There's a lot of opportunity, but there is that decision. And listen, you want it, all right? It's clear as day here. Cancer, I go way too long in my videos, so this is all yours. Claim it, but make that decision, okay? And really, after this, please leave a compliment for somebody. Oh, it got really dark on my face. All right, anyway, I talk too much. Cancer, I love you, and I will see you next week. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.